All right, let's get this show started!
Joaquin Buckley answers Kamaru Usman's "Get in line" response to his fight callout. UFC welterweight contender Joaquin Buckley was taken aback by Kamaru Usman's nonchalant response to his fight callout at UFC 307. Buckley knocked out Stephen Thompson at UFC 307 last weekend in Salt Lake City. Since making the full-time move to welterweight, Buckley's on a roll, with 5 consecutive victories in the octagon. After arguably the biggest win of his career, Buckley called out former UFC titleholder Kamaru Usman for his next bout. A matchup with Usman could potentially serve as a #1 contender fight if the UFC appeases Buckley's desire. But, Usman didn't seem as excited about the prospect of facing Buckley next. During a recent episode of his podcast, Usman brushed aside Buckley, telling him to "get in line." In a recent interview with Perry Punch, Buckley responded to Usman's comments. "Who in line? He's just waiting on the opportunity to have that big fight, which is fighting for a title, but my thing is that *T shouldn't be given to you. You should work for that," Buckley responded. "Just because you've been a former champion, just because you held the belt for a good amount of time, doesn't give you the right to come back and just be like, I get to fight for the belt again. You still not accounting for those 3 losses you done had. So prove to the world that you still have the ability to fight for a belt." Usman hasn't fought since a middleweight loss to Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 294. Despite 3 straight losses, he's on the mind of UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad, and could potentially earn a title shot soon. Before back-to-back title losses to Leon Edwards, Usman was one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. A win over Buckley could be the catalyst for a late career run for the future UFC Hall of Famer.